I've heard of this collector, but I don't know whom he's working for. Thank you for the schedule. It will help us solve this mystery. If the collector is taking gold from our mines, then he's stealing from the kingdom. Bring the collector to justice, and bring me the ring mentioned in the pickup schedule you gave me. It may tell us whom the collector is working for. That pickup schedule says the collector is hiding out at the Brackwell pumpkin patch. You should search for him there. May the light protect you this day.
Be careful. Greetings.
Greetings, brother. Duthorian Rawl, one of our most influential paladins, was speaking about you recently. I overheard him talking about how it was time you be put to the test along with some very complimentary things about how well you've performed thus far. If I were you, I'd head to Stormwind and speak to him when you have time. I'm sure he's in the Cathedral of Light. That's where he spends most of his time.
Need help?
It is beautiful here in Stormwind, is it not? Your timing actually couldn't have been better, adventurer. Here in Stormwind, I am responsible for putting paladins on the path to greater virtue as they devote themselves to the light and defend Azeroth from the Scourge and other threats. The time has come for you to take your first step towards being truly virtuous. If you accept it, I will give you a book of divinity. In studying it, you shall learn some about the light and what is expected of you. If you understand it and are capable, then you will succeed in attaining greater abilities. Hello again, adventurer. How goes your studies of the Tome of Divinity? Then you should be prepared to have yourself tested. There are always tasks to be done throughout the city and our lands, acts of compassion and understanding, people who need help, creatures to slay. By proving you have the patience to help others, especially those who are less fortunate, you prove that you are a servant of the light and of sound mind. Your task then, adventurer, is to find someone here in Stormwind that is in need of aid, someone who is pure of heart and motive, perhaps someone helping others, perhaps someone in need of a guide. Regardless, the person must have noble intent and be relying on your kindness. Do this, and return to me when you are finished. Then we shall discuss more of your path and what it means to be a paladin of the light.
Oh, hello, love. How go your adventures? Oh, I'm so glad to hear you're doing well. Oh, me? Thank you for asking. I'm doing well, all things considered. The increase in tradesmen has kind of put a damper on the amount of leather and cloth people are willing to part with these days. So it's been tougher to make clothing for the children at the orphanage. But we'll manage. By we, I mean my husband and I. He's up in Ironforge trying to seek help from the citizens there. Bless their hearts, most of them have no families because of the scourge attacks in the last decade. My husband John collects the materials for me to make the shirts and pants for the children, but I haven't even had time to do that. I've been too focused on keeping food on their plates and a roof over their heads. What's that? You'd be willing to help? Oh, thank the light, and thank you, adventurer. If you could bring me some linen cloth so I can sew clothes for the kids, that would help me out so much.
For the Alliance.
Hello. Thank you, adventurer. Thank you so much. The children will be so pleased, and you've saved me so much time. I'll now be able to focus on the children's other needs, and hopefully my John will be able to return home sooner than we thought. Thank you again, adventurer. I know I can rely on the charity of others. The light be with you. I'll take these to the children this very day. Please be safe, good adventurer. It is not often men of your character show their faces in the city, but you've proven that the paladins here in Stormwind shall never turn their backs on those in need. Farewell.
You've returned so quickly, adventurer. And what have you accomplished in your time away from the cathedral? Have you helped a noble cause? Perhaps you've learned the value of charity, or some more about your obligations to the citizens of Azeroth. Tell me, who have you helped and how? Well, I'm impressed, adventurer. Those are surely the actions of one who follows the light and values others above oneself. Such sacrifice will always be rewarded in time. Take this, adventurer. It is called the Symbol of Life. You've proven charitable and patient. Now the time has come to see if you're powerful enough to focus one of the light's greatest gifts. My friend Gazin returned recently from an encounter with some Defias in Elwyn near Hero's Vigil. He barely escaped with his life. He's near the altar having his wounds healed by our priests. Take the symbol and speak to him. If you can help him, then we will speak again soon. May you bask in the light's glory.
Asterisk, cough, asterisk, pleasure to meet you, adventurer. Don't mind my wounds, the good priest here can take care of old Gazin this time. I won't be needing the power of that symbol of life you've got there. Not yet, anyway. So, Duthorian sent you to speak to me, huh? Fair enough. I'll tell you exactly what befell me and my friend Henze. And with any luck and some skill on your part, perhaps you can still help us all. Henze and I had made it to Hero's Vigil, an island in the middle of Stonecairn Lake in northeastern Elwyn. We'd heard the Defias had infiltrated our borders and we wanted proof to take to the King's advisors. We caught sight of a couple of the scum going over some documents, and we attacked. Unfortunately, we were quickly overwhelmed by more of the mages. Henze held them off for me while I escaped. The daft fool, going and being brave. He's out there now, Henze is. Can you help us, adventurer?
Make haste, adventurer. More than one life hangs in the balance if you fail. If for some reason you fail to help Gazin and Henze, then return to me, and I will give you another symbol of life for your travels. Don't mistake my aid as simple charity. You must prove yourself worthy like any other adventurer, and continual failure may reflect upon you later.
He's still recharging.
Thank you, brother. Seeing you wield the symbol of life, may I assume Dothorian or Gazin sent you? I fell to the Defiers spellcasters, while Gazin and I tried to get their plans from them. I was able to hold on long enough to allow Gazin to escape, but in the end, their magics overwhelmed me. But you were able to bring me back. The ability to use the symbol doesn't come to just anyone, adventurer. It bodes well for you that you were able to empower it with your own faith. We'll have time to talk more about the symbol at a later time. What's important now is to get those papers we saw the Defiers going over. If we can get our hands on them, we'll be able to prove the Defiers have infiltrated Elwyn and hopefully gain some insight into what their plans are. I'm in no shape for battle as of now, adventurer. Do you think you're strong enough to get those papers from the Defiers here on the island? If you're able to get them, bring them back to Gazin and let him know I'm all right.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet. It's too far away. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Hail, adventurer. I am charged to patrol this stretch of road. Although the road is safe for now, I've seen Knoll encampments to the north and east of here. Lakeshire must know of the gathering Knoll force. Report to Deputy Felden in Lakeshire and tell him of the Knolls. Do this, and I'm sure Felden will offer you a scout's wage. Felden's usually inspecting the area south of the bridge to Lakeshire. There are Red Ridge Knolls that close to Elwyn. They may be poised to advance into our homeland. Soon the people of Lakeshire may not be the only humans under siege. Here is your pay, though you bring us dire news. And it comes at a bad time, for we are ill-equipped to deal with it. We don't have men to spare, but something must be done about those Knolls you reported to me. Scout Southern Red Ridge for Knolls. Harry them, kill those you can, and report back to me with a count of their numbers and an assessment of the threat they present. You may find those Knolls camped all along the southern road of Red Ridge. Do this for the Stormwind Army, adventurer, and you will be rewarded. Where is it you would like to go, lad? For just a few coin, my griffins can get you there faster than even the swiftest horse. A crate for Westfall, eh? Have you been to Westfall before? If so, then it's no problem, my friend. I have plenty of griffins trained to fly that route. The Griffin Master in Westfall is Thor. If you've spoken to him before, then you can take one of my griffins to him. That's a good lesson to know. Griffins are always trained to fly to their capital city, but they'll only take you to a remote Griffin Master after you've already been there. You've already been to Thor, so just speak with me again when you're ready to take a griffin to Westfall. Once there, you can deliver Osric's crate to Quartermaster Lewis.
How are ya?
Wonderful. You made it and saved Henza. The light is with you for sure, adventurer. I'll take the script to the King's advisors after Duthorian's taken a look at them. But in the meantime, you should go speak to Duthorian now. He'll be wanting to pat you on the back for sure. Thank you again, adventurer. I hope we meet again. You're surely an ally I'm proud to call friend.
You've done well this day, adventurer. You should take some pride in what you've accomplished. Even more so, you should be proud of your abilities. Not everyone can use the power of the symbol of life. Calling upon the light to bring back the dead means you're prepared for one of the Paladin's greatest honors, the power of resurrection. You shall have the power to bring back fallen companions, much like you did for Henzi. Be well, adventurer. The light shines upon you, and you should welcome it wholly.
Many of my friends perished that horrible day when the mine tunnel caved in. If your adventures happen to bring you into that wing of the mine in Moonbrook, please keep an eye out for any sign which might identify them. If you come across any of their miners' union cards, bring them back to me, and I'll make sure their families get some resolution from this horrible accident.
You'll find no finer rat kebab this side of Cosmodan.
All right, then.
I'm out of range.
Beast, money be me name and rats be me game. Avast you scallywag. Are ye looking for work? We got a serious rat problem down here and not enough hands on the poop deck. What do you say? All you needs to do is take this here rat-catching flute and play the melody around the vermin. They'll follow ye to the ends of the world. Just capture 5 of the little buggers and bring them back here. We needs them alive.
It's too far away.
Can I help you? Off and away. These'll work nicely, matey. Me brother needs them still ticking and kicking, else they go sour. You don't want to taste no sour rat kebab. You have a great day now. Need assistance? Me brother Nipsey runs a rat kebab operation on the other side of Deep Run. You needs to take this here crate of rats to him before they go bad. Get a move on. You have ridden a tram before, aye? It's easy. Just step aboard when she arrives and enjoy the ride. And keep your arms and legs inside during the ride, lest you be peg-legged for life. We've lost contact with Bingles! He was sent on a reconnaissance mission over Nomeregan and hasn't reported back in over a week! I just know he's gone and blown himself up. He was last seen flying over the lock. Perhaps you can investigate, adventurer. The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy-peaked griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
What's on your mind? Off with you.
I need to get closer.
What can I do?